Hi. Um, I don't know how many of you start out your school year with a CT scan, but that's how I started my school year off this year. I'm a returning student. I wanted to come back to school actually because I went to Orange High School, and every day I walked home from Orange High School, I went by Chapman University, and I said one day I'm going to get my creative writing degree. I want to write a novel, and this is something I really want to do. So for the last 11 years, I've been trying to put myself in that situation where I could actually do that. Over the last few years, about 11 or so, I've also been battling a thing called Crohn's. It's a disease that basically makes my intestines look like Swiss cheese. So I've been having some regular problems, and like I said, I just got myself in a position where I could get back to school, so I got readmitted. I'm in school, and my doctor's a bit worried, so he says, you know what, let's do a CT scan, because something's not right. So last week I went in for a CT scan, and we found a new problem. And the new problem basically is my small intestines, as they kind of go together, they kind of massage food. Well, they're slipping into each other. They're actually telescoping inside of each other, and it's creating this really bad problem. Uh, so basically, the doctor calls me up right after my CT scan and says, "Hey, we've got some major problems. This is what's going on. I'd like to have you come in this next Thursday." So this Thursday, I have my first test, my first quiz for my lit class, and but prior to doing my quiz or doing that, I had to go in and see the doctor. So while I'm there at the doctor's, he's explaining these things, and as he's explaining to me, it kind of dawns on me that basically I stopped him. I said, "Okay, doc. So what you're telling me is that my my intestines are like mush. So and I've got this new problem that you need to go do surgery on. And if you don't do the surgery, I'm basically gonna die." And he says, "Yeah. But if you do the surgery, it's gonna kill me because you can't put anything back together." And he said, "Actually, yeah." So he was really concerned, and basically, in so many words, that I've got days. He was actually surprised that I didn't need to be in the hospital and didn't need to be under emergent care. In fact, I've been told that if for whatever reason I am feeling nauseous or my pain level goes up, I'm to immediately go to the emergency room. And what they're going to try to do is put me on some meds to get my T cells to stop. And it's fairly complicated. But in any event, I'm really looking at days, possibly weeks of life left. Kind of a weird thing. I've dealt with pain for so long, and I've kind of ridden out this wave with this disease. It was a frightening thing to hear. So with that information, I came home wondering, well, I just started back to school. So what do I do now? I may be looking at days, I may be looking at weeks, months, if I'm lucky, of life. And so what do I do with that?